Hey guys, we are back for part 3 of this pretty action-packed battle here on Weathered Lostran between the forces of Cloud, Medium, and Osiris versus Zorro as the goblins, Testicles, and Ryan as the dwarves. So let's continue this battle here now. Osiris does have both Aragorn and Faramir out. Faramir all the way up to level 10. And with the Mirkwood support here on the lower side, Osiris has just been able to pretty much stop anything that's attempted to come through. The goblins are basically out of options at this point, with no way to really deal with those archers. The Dragon Lord just dies almost instantly. The Spider Riders can't even seem to get to them, and even when they do, the mixed-in pikes just deal so much damage that that it's pretty much just futile to be running in there with those spiders. I'm not quite sure what the goblins can even do at this point. Maybe going for the pit with the fire breathers. Maybe the only answer. Yeah, using the Fisher to produce fire drakes. But it looks like Zorro's actually chosen to go for the Mountain Giant to try and get some range damage on those archers. I'm just not sure that it's just going to be effective enough. But because those Mountain Giants go down so fast when targeted by the Mirkwood archers, everything goes down so fast when targeted by Mirkwood archers. So I'm just not quite sure if it's the right investment, but I guess we'll find out shortly here. And the Mirkwood archers continuing to just pick off anything that gets near these forces. It's like Blinding Light goes down. I'm not quite sure who cast that. I guess we can figure it out. It does look like Medium does cast that. That gives a slight bonus if there's any heavy rain, things like that, off the map, if there was any. And the Witch King is out. Definitely don't want to fly through this fortress. Ryan, pretty scared of like a Nazgul attack on his fortress, completely upgraded it. Meanwhile, we have a huge rock drop with a zooming by myself, Cloud, destroying all of the dwarves, all of their barracks, as well as all of the forces. The Witch King does fall. Looks like I've only got one Nazgul left now, Morgamir, so he's gonna have to get the heck out of there. As Brandon, these archers are just doing way too much damage. He does take out one miner before he leaves. I should probably bring him away now and have him heal up. Thranduil over here, taking on a bunch of horsemen, wisely leads the horsemen right into a bunch of pikemen, and yeah, they're all going to fall almost immediately. Osiris pushing through on the lower side with Aragorn by himself, and Faramir as support, but does want to retreat there with Aragorn. Not quite sure if he's going to be able to get out of there. He needs to pop a heal or something, and Aragorn does go down there, so a small victory there for the goblins, but at what cost? They've pretty much lost everything now. The Fisher has actually gone down. There's one Mountain Giant out, and yeah, he's going to get focused down, and yeah, he's dead instantly. Like, that's $1,000 investment right there that pretty much just repaid zero. So probably not the best choice there, but I guess he had to try. He had to go for something, and there's just basically no way to deal with this amount of DPS now. Look at these Easterlings; they don't even get a single attack off before they just get picked off from the Mirkwood in the back. Osiris throwing down additional archers now, focusing the Mountain Giant. Again, not a single attack off. He really needs to go for the Fire Drakes. I think that's going to be his only chance now against these, if we'll get some sort of lucky run by and Fire Breathe that just takes them all out. So it does look like bottom here is in trouble. Up on the top, it looks like myself and Medium are just kind of holding at the pass, letting bottom do its pushing, harassing with Nazgul when available, when the opportunity presents itself. So really all the action is going on down here. Osiris just doing really well this game at holding off, choosing the right units, engaging in the right places. Really the only bad engagement I've seen him make all game was right there in the beginning, where he sort of brought up his troops and attacked 4 units of archers, but since then he's been spot on with sort of you know, building the right units, getting defending, and now he's actually got Coda out, Knights of Dalameroth. Short of that is Coda, and these guys are just going to do terrible damage when they can get in and either attack the fortress, attack buildings. Looks like he's building up, maybe waiting for one more unit here. Well, you have a huge attack here from Zorro, trying to get in the spiders. Testicles trying to attempt an attack with this horseman, but now that they're through the Mirkwood, it's just game over for the spider riders. Even with the initial charge, you don't kill the Mirkwood, and when they stand back up and start shooting it, you go down. Medium, I think that's medium, launches a flood here to clear any of the spider riders off there. And now the Mirkwoods are just in way too far. The pikemen are just in way too far. And reinforcements are coming up. He probably wants to... I'm not quite sure what he's waiting for. He must be waiting for a final unit of Coda, but... yeah, he is waiting for a final unit of Coda. Really, at this point, it wouldn't hurt to bring in these Coda and just start destroying some of the infrastructure here. Because by keeping it up for this long, I mean, yes, you're not revealing sort of your ace in the hole, your Coda, but at the same time, I mean, Zorro's got to be assuming it by now, or at least thinking it's a possibility. And his fortress is pretty well protected, so it's not like he would really do that much more, even if he knew that Osiris had them. At this point, I would think that he would want to bring those in, deal some damage, you know, take out some mines, slow the production of Zorro, slow the income of Zorro, as well as starting to get some of those Coda some experience. Remember, when Coda reach, I believe it is level 3, they start healing themselves, or not healing themselves, but they rebirth the unit every so often. Up top, looks like I've not been able to really deal any significant damage to Ryan. Looks like I've actually gone for upgraded Easterlings here. I'm trying to maybe run in, take out some of Testicles' infrastructure here, but what I'm going to actually do is get caught between Easterlings and Testicles and Archers of Ryan, so that's definitely not the right move there. Looks like I've actually gone for a mass Mumakil play now just to try and deal with some of these dwarves, the Archers here. My Nazgul should be able to handle any Easterlings. Back on the lower side, Osiris here getting roasted away by this worm from Zorro, but I'm not sure. The worm does go down, dealing pretty good damage. I mean, all these units are injured, but Osiris still has this huge group of pikemen here just destroying Testicles' slaughterhouses. He's going to be, well, he has a lot of farms here in the back, but he's going to start to notice a decline in his income. And looks like he's trying to go for, so we're actually building an additional fortress here in the back just in case. Yeah, he is going to be going for the Gorgonoth Spire here to take out this huge amount of pikemen, and that's actually a really smart choice. It's hard to engage this face to face, so if you can use like a Gorgonoth Spire or some sort of range, sort of explosive, maybe a mine or some sort of ballista or something like that, to deal damage to these. And yeah, here it goes. Yeah, he is going to throw that down, and that kills every single one except this guy. And he's just like, guys, what just, guys? And he actually reverses the unit right before he dies, but he is not going to get the kill off on that slaughterhouse. So smart play there by Testicles, realizing he can't engage that head on, might as well upgrade his fortress, get the extra protection, grab the Gorgonoth Spire, and he can use that. He can use that all game now if he has to. Unfortunately for Testicles, he's losing the battle up top now too. Gimli's out just slaying his Mumakil, running around with his Slayer ability on here, chopping the Mumakil up. And yeah, he just deals so much damage with that Slayer on. As well as King Dane is out now. This is finally Ryan's here has made the right choice. Oh, that's the end of my